Hello everyone, we welcome you to the Voices of India's Energy Leaders. This is your host Abha Rustgi, and today we have with us Mr. Rajan Saspara, CEO Anand EBeam Cables. Hello sir, how are you? Sir, starting off with our conversation, could you please introduce yourself to our viewers and tell us about your company?
I'm currently leading the company. So Anand EBeam as a group, we began our operations in the year 2000. We started to cable manufacturing 2017-18. We started with a small plant. We have an in-house E-beam unit, 2 MeV, and we started with a manufacturing capacity of 50 kilometers per month. And from there, we have just had an expansion plan lined up, and current capacity goes up to 1 crore meters per month, which is roughly 10,000 kilometers a month. From there to the current capacity, we've come a long way in the solar industry. Currently, we are supplying to solar, to railways, to the industrial segments as well. So yeah, things are looking positive at the moment.
So, as you are one of the biggest names in the solar cable industry, could you tell us why solar cables are important and people should, put emphasis on that?
Actually, very small world. Actually, if you see, the cable cost is roughly around 2 to 3% of the entire project, but they are veins of the project. If you don't have the right selection of the cable, it might end up losing the entire project, because if the cabling is not right, you will not have the generation whatever is required, and it end up in losses. So even though it is a small 3% part of it, but it is an, you can say, heart of the project. So if the selection of the cables are not okay, it will have long-term repercussions on that part.
Could you walk us through your leadership journey? What challenges you faced when you initially started, and do those challenges really exist right now also?
See, when we started, we were very new to the segment. We approached a lot of people. I think we've met around 300, 400 EPC players throughout Pan India. Initially, it was tough because getting a name recognized throughout industry leaders is difficult, but the industry leaders have supported. We have committed some part, and we have successfully delivered it. Currently, we are exporting to 8 countries around the globe. Yeah, the response is overall good. Response is good, and we are delivering promises made to the EPC players.
Could you tell us, should the consumers also be, informed on what cables they should choose or what their installers are installing?
So yeah, if you want a long-term solution, if you want your projects to stay for 25 years, then just you have to use right modules, not only cables, right modules, right inverters, right cables, right from everything. So you have cable 100%. If you want to put it for 25 years, yes, you have to use the cable, right cables, which is electron beam crosslink cables.
So, could you walk us through a little bit about your products?
See, my product is just like an X-ray system. As most of the people know that X-ray is just a scanning of bodies. It is just a scanning of cables. But when the electron beam passes through the cables, the electrical and mechanical property enhances, and that is where it plays a very crucial role in the cable lasting for a service life of 25 years. We also provide anti-rodent and anti-termite cables, wherein in sites where there are rodent problems are there, you can use these kind of problems.
Any new technologies that you are currently exploring?
We are slowly coming into harness business as well. So again, with the same technology, we are developing more products. We are giving more solutions to the end clients. That is where our focus is.
So, as compared to solar energy, storage is also now in pace.
Yeah.
What is your thought about that?
So BESS, yes, it is an upcoming technology, and we have solutions ready for BESS systems as well. Like in normal EPC projects, more so ever 4 square mm, 6 square mm, and 10 square mm cables are widely used. Whereas in BESS system, like 16 square mm and above cables are used, and we have that excess capacity of manufacturing till 150 square mm, so that it can give solutions to the BESS as well.
What is the most common challenge that you are currently facing in the industry, and do you think any government policies are also needed right now to push the industry forward?
I think it will help if the imports come short. As far as the cables are concerned, mostly all the cables that are being used are Indian make only. But yeah, there are some challenges within the industry which are more import dependent. I think slowly and steadily the government will take steps to promote more manufacturing in India, which will eventually help the Indian manufacturers.
So, according to you, do you think there is a monopoly in the cable and wires industry, or is it easy to enter?
I don't think it is a monopoly as long as you want to provide the right solutions to the market. So there is no monopoly. People are manufacturing. We have started. People can start. No issues with that. It is a very open market, and we should welcome every player that is coming into the market.
So also, can you tell us about your recent investment plans or any new partnerships that you are looking forward
So
to?
currently we have two E-beams. We are putting another two E-beams, probably one next year and one maybe after 2 years. And the manufacturing capacity is concerned. A manufacturing capacity probably from August or September onwards will be 20,000 kilometers per month. That is what the actual plan is.
So if I'm a EPC player and I want to install cables for my projects, what 3 questions should I ask you? That what type of cable should I buy, or what?
So I think they should buy electron beam cross-link cables. That is what
Okay.
my recommendation would be.
Okay. Any technologies that we should focus on?
E-beam,
and
that is what
types?
E-beam technology. The cables that have been made through E-beam technology.
Have you received any weird suggestions or weird demands from the industry or from consumers,
See,
which is not practically possible, but still they ask
So
that?
there are certain demands like uh, with the evolving technology, people wants to offer the best solution possible. So there are demands with the size, with the construction part, but we are very much committed to delivering what is best available in the market and as per the standards only.
Okay. Any new segments that you are looking forward to
As I
enter?
told you, we are entering the harness business.
Yes. What are your
Uh,
plans for that?
Currently, we'll be looking to go harness into railways, automotives. So that is the plan going forward. We're already an RDSO vendor. So yeah, railways and automotive are the sectors that we'll be targeting.
Okay. So my next question is, how do you keep updated on the industry trends that are happening in the solar industry?
You people are there. On renewable meters are there. So yeah, 3-4 people are there that we tap in regularly.
Any other
With you,
expectation?
we are doing regular shows.
Yes.
Interviews are there. Magazines are there.
Any other
Government policies are
expectations
there. I think it's good.
that
It's
media
good.
should do this or that should increase the engagement?
At the moment, they're doing fine.
Okay.
So maybe you should keep on continuing and more innovations like whatever conferences that you people are doing. If audience are still a level up, then it will be helpful. I think I remember one show that you did in Delhi. So only decision makers were involved in the process. So that kind of interaction would be good for the industry. So the very real people will get to know what things are there in the companies and like that.
What are your thoughts about the Smarter India? How such platforms help the collaborations, help the industry?
No, see, it does impact as you go to a number of segments through some media channels or through magazines or when you put an ad to it, people listens, people speak, people see as well, people read as well. So yeah, a lot of people come to me that yeah, we have read your articles that published in Energetica or something like that, or other forms of media as well. So yeah, it obviously helps growing your brand in the industry.
Okay. Any trends that you have seen here this year in the expo?
I think the crowd is good, better than last year, and interactions are good. They're set up in a good way. Yeah, looking positive.
Any suggestions if anything more could be added or
Not
anything
much,
more
not
could be?
much. I think it's good.
Okay. Any message you would like to give the young entrepreneurs who are looking into this industry or want to enter this industry?
See, I think rather than giving products, they should focus on giving solutions. So that is where the right approach should be.
So that ends our conversation. Thank you so much for your
Perfect.
time.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.